Shocking fact: when Tony McGill lost control with Sam and Caitriona, the Venice International Film Festival enters its fourth night, the most anticipated of which is the official premiere of the historical romance, Hearts of the Highlands, marking the surprise reunion of Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan on the big screen after nearly 3 years away. The red carpet stretches hundreds of meters along St. Mark's Square. Flashes flash, jostling between the screams of crazed fans, international reporters and dozens of bodyguards to keep order. Caitriona steps out of the limousine in a classic, yet free-spirited champagne-colored Dior silk dress. And as soon as Sam steps beside her, in a tailored black tuxedo, all the cameras seem to be on the same spot. The two smile, exchanging glances that last a few seconds, enough to send viral photos across social media in just 10 minutes. Sam's hands rest lightly on Caitriona's waist as she enters the auditorium. They are intimate, but not vulgar. In a way that makes you want to believe there's something between them that's not being said. Only one person in the room isn't smiling. Tony McGill, Caitriona's husband, is sitting in the third row. His eyes freeze as he catches Sam whispering something in Caitriona's ear, making her laugh. No one pays any attention to Tony, until he stands up. What's not in the script? No one is asking about Caitriona's marriage at the press conference, the studio's PR assistant insisted to the press before the press conference. The press conference is held at the Bauer Hotel, overlooking the Grand Canal. The room is formal, high-ceilinged, golden lit, and decorated in a classic Venetian style. Sam and Caitriona sit side by side, in the middle of a long table with the director and producer. They answer with professionalism, intelligence, and a strange sense of harmony. The last question is from a French reporter. I want to ask about the scene in the church, where your characters express their feelings after more than 10 years apart. That look is so real. Did you two exploit personal emotions for that scene? The atmosphere is a little heavy. Sam glances at Caitriona, nodding as if asking permission. I think there are emotions that don't need to be acted out. Sam answers, in a low, sure, slightly quiet voice. Caitriona is silent for a second, then smiles. We know each other too well to pretend. The audience bursts into soft laughter, applause. But suddenly, there is a loud noise at the back door. Everyone turns. Tony McGill, his shirt unbuttoned, his face pale and angry, walks straight into the middle of the room. The explosive moment. Cat. Tony calls out. She turns around. Her face is frozen. I told you, he's the reason everything in our house is so cold, right? All the reporters fell silent, shocked. The TV cameras turned on immediately. Caitriona stood up, trying to calm her down. Tony, don't. Not here. Sam stood up, walking to her side. Tony, listen. This is not the place. Shut up, Tony yelled. Do you think I don't see? All these years, you've been there for her when I couldn't. All those kisses, hugs, those eyes. It's not acting anymore, right? Security rushed over but Caitriona raised her hand to stop them. She looked at Tony, tears starting to well up in her eyes. You have the right to be angry. But don't make me feel ashamed for ever loving you. The words were like a slap. Tony stood still, his eyes wild. Then, without saying another word, he turned and left the conference room. Global shockwave. After just 1 hour, the keyword, Tony McGill, Caitriona, Sam Heughan, topped the global trending. Major newspapers headlined, Caitriona Balfe humiliated by husband at Venice press conference. Whose side is Sam Heughan on? The dark love triangle exposed. Twitter exploded with controversy. One side criticized Tony for behaving without restraint. The other side asked, have Caitriona and Sam crossed the line of colleagues? Meanwhile, Caitriona completely disappeared from social media. Sam also cancelled all interview schedules for the next 3 days. The truth behind the scenes. 3 days later, The Guardian published an exclusive interview with the film director. I know people are talking about their off-screen relationship. As someone who was behind the scenes, I can only say, if they don't love each other, then the world doesn't understand love. At the same time, paparazzi captured Sam and Caitriona leaving a hotel in Venice at 2 a.m. Holding hands. No sunglasses. No hiding. The confession. A week after the event, Caitriona posted a photo on Instagram, a sunset on the Isle of Skye, where she filmed the first episodes of Outlander. The caption was simple. Some feelings, if not acknowledged, will remain dark in the heart. Sam soon reposted the photo on her personal page, with the caption, "And I choose to let the light in." Quote,